Welcome to new viewers and welcome back to my subscribers for the Twin Flame Divine Love reading for September 6th through the 13th, 2017. So as you saw in the moon reading, there's a lot of emotion that's going to be going on this week. And some of those emotions are dealing with being frustrated as well. And along this journey, believe me, I feel it. I understand it can be very frustrating because sometimes it's moving at a snail's pace, wondering, okay, are we going to get through this energy yet or move on with this ascension? And then sometimes it just takes off quickly and things happen are unexpected and inconceivable, unbelievable. So I totally understand any frustration out there. That's part of the emotions we're going through. Also, I had mentioned for the feminine, anything she might be coming at her on the exterior is mostly where that emotion's going to be, and part of it is feeling what the masculine is possibly going through. And I've had that a lot today, like right in my gut. So if you're feeling any type of uneasy issues or things like that, it's just some energy you're kind of getting from the masculine because he's going to be feeling emotions pretty strongly this week, and which we will hopefully see in this reading. I also, you know how I like to switch things up once in a while, so I decided to go back to my original reading, Twin Flame spread that I used to do with a bit of changes and the difference in cards. I'm sure most of you didn't see my first when I began my origins, so this should be a fun spread, a new thing to watch because of our frustration, because, you know, week after week we've been snail pacing it recently, but with this moon energies, things are supposed to be really come to light, really show up some truths and definite healing and quick, swift and quick because of that 13 degrees, right? So swift and quick change. And September has always been a major time of change for me, and is possible for other people and unions since we're all on this journey. So what I'm going to start out with is we're going to do the right side of this spread is the masculine energy, okay? Using the Angel Tarot cards. And I like doing this with a couple of tarot decks because we can see if there's any kind of balance and measuring up, you know, like what we might both be going through at the same time, feeling those energies together. Up here, move this. All right. Okay, so this is the one flame. Okay, I have to So this is the masculine flame, right? And so for the feminine, we're going to use the fairy tarot, like we've done in the other spread. So this is for the feminine flame. So we are going to be going through all these motions in order to heal them. And so a lot of the times we're not so aware of it. Like I try to do the readings to help us understand what to heal. And this time they're actually going to really unearth a lot of stuff, especially for the masculine, so he knows what to pay attention to. But this reading will also help us get a better understanding. Okay, and so I'm using the Power Tarot up top. This is the divine energy surrounding the masculine and the feminine, and using the Power Tarot for the union energies, what they want us to know. Woo. Okay. There we go. All right, so this first card here represents the past energy to be aware of that's surrounding the masculine this week, and it is, wow, the Chariot. Good. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So this is past energy, which is a good one. So it's still saying that he's moving forward at a decent pace at least, right? He's having that willpower and self-discipline in order to keep moving forward like we have seen. And yeah, the divine is letting me know that, you know, they're really, like we saw in the moon reading, they're really trying to be more creative with the way they are moving forward and what they are doing toward this journey and the union. So they're being a lot more creative. They're listening more to the divine. So this has been in the past energies, and they're still having it now. All right, so this is still lingering for this week of actually moving forward with more creativity and listening to the divine, which we had seen in the moon reading, but opening more up to intuition and insights around this moon because of that Pisces psychic, intuitive, emotional energy that's surrounding them. So the energy to focus on at this time for the masculine, wow, there it is again, that renewal. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So there is movement, but like I said, they're coming up with a new way of going about these things and moving toward the union and toward the feminine. So, and it's a favorable assessment. So these are great energies for them this week to be more positive, like I've said, and to really evaluate their emotions and feelings. So this is the energy surrounding you, masculine, to hold on to. And it's an arcana. Both of these are really strong energies that they are going through this week. They're holding on to, yes, there's still movement, but they're changing maybe the way they're thinking and being more positive about it, and the ways they want to move forward instead of how they've done it in the past. Right? They're kind of, if you see this card, is kind of moving away from past energies that, yeah, they were moving, but it wasn't really working that great. But the divine was trying to guide them, and they were, you know, very disciplined and had this willpower. But now they're going to be more open toward their emotions, right? They're going to reevaluate their emotions this week and realize what is the best move to make. And so this card represents the present energy. What is exactly going to be happening this week? Wow, the High Priestess. Holy cow. Listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. So these two cards, there they are. Yes, this is all about the union and the feminine, and these, it's amazing. Like I said, the masculine is the one that's going to have real emotion, real ascension going on this week. So wow, these are showing up again for them that, yeah, listen to your intuition. So that's the energy, and that's what they're going to be doing. This is what's happening in the present right now in the 3D, what they're going through. They're listening to their intuition, having that patience, and making better decisions before realizing that renewal of what they're going to do, how they're going to do it differently from these past energies. They were moving, but now they're going to do it in a different way. That is better for them because they're being more intuitive in the moment. So this is actually going to be happening, right? What they can focus on to help them move forward this week is 8 of Air, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So this is something you do not want to get trapped in, masculine. And this is what is possibly surrounding you and holding you back. So realize it is the illusion of being trapped. You are not trapped with that karmic energy. You can move forward. See, you had that self-discipline and willpower was kind of holding you back, being so disciplined and not necessarily opening up to the intuition. Now that you have this intuition, you're definitely opening up to. This is not an arcana, so this is just being aware of this energy and helping you move away from it. See, move forward away from it. Do these things differently. That's what they're surrounding you with. And that's the energy you want to embrace instead of feeling trapped and not having the confidence to take the actions. Realize, to get rid of that fear. Okay? No fear. Realize you're being divinely guided and you can get away from this. You are not trapped in that karmic energy. That's what's going to help you move forward. Having more of that confidence, right? To actually move forward, knowing that your intuition is something that's really major here, giving you the insights into what's the best way to move forward with this renewal. Okay, so the future energy that is available and stepping into this week is 4 of Fire. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Yeah, and that's your ascension. That's their ascension. And then it's the 4 and passion, fire, but 4 is the new foundation, right? This really grounding it in this foundation. So this is what the future energies that are available. You can have a better foundation within the union and with the feminine if you take the action that stepping away from what you used to do in the past with all that willpower and self-discipline to actually deal with the karmic situation. Listen to the divine guidance for this renewal, and yes, go and have those insights, because that's what's being given to you right now in the present. And what you can do positive, right, is actually move forward with that. And so you can feel more at peace and step into your abundance and be happier with your home life, be happier with your heart, be happier because you're more complete within your emotions. Okay, so you're bringing back that passion for the masculine. And so for the feminine, the past energy surrounding her this week, oh, the Hermit. Yeah, like I was saying with that moon reading, you know, we're kind of still fearful, and we're kind of going within and figuring it all out. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Yes, we're still growing spiritually, right? And 9 is an ending. So we've done all this spiritual growth, like I've said. We've worked on all these emotions and everything. It's still there with us, and this is what we're going to share. Right? That's that light we are going to shine, okay? And we can be the mentor, okay? We've been mentored, we can be the mentor, and it's the divine working through us as the mentor, all right? And we've taken that break from society to do all our work, and like I've said, now it's time to put it out there, put our life purpose out there, to shine that light, to show with unconditional love, and give that. This is amazing. All right, major arcana coming on here, huh? Energy to focus on for this week. Wow, for the feminine. This is insane. The Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism, and the power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Like I said, I have a feeling this is gonna move forward. It's gonna go swiftly and unexpected, okay? We are frustrated. We're really feeling that. We're tugging at it, going, oh my gosh. But this journey, as we all know, is not one for the faint of heart. It's not one for who's impatient. I think that's what we learn, is patience so much. So this is wishes coming true, realizing that this energy is here for us. It's something to focus on. Focus on our wishes. Focus on what we desire instead of focusing on what we do not. I know in my life, I feel like, geez, everything I didn't want has happened. And I'm like, gee, well, I guess because I knew what I didn't want and I wasn't focusing on what I really wanted. So that's what I want for the feminine this week. And this is what they want for the feminine this week, is to focus on that energy of your wishes coming true. It's happening. Realize it. This is arcana as well. Okay? So what's happening in the present this week in the 3D for the feminine? Queen of Summer. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. Okay, well, now it is time actually to take care of others. So I'm not taking on the perhaps too much, okay? That's what we've been really guided to do. Use our intuition. Listen to our heart. Listen to what we've learned and what we know is right for us. And we also are intuitive enough sometimes to know what can be good for others, because the divine speaks through us and helps us. So listen to your heart. Be heart-centered, that unconditional love, right? Spread that unconditional love, because that is our life purpose. So that's what we're focusing on. That's what's happening right now in our 3D. And so what's focused on to help us move forward this week is 8 of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. So this is literally in autumn, what we're stepping into as well. So doing more research is just, we're still learning, we're still healing, we're still moving forward. In that green, we're still healing. So still going within and healing, but as I've said, we're healing through others for this week. Okay, we're healing through helping others, and therefore we are healed. It's a reminder of where you've been, what you've been through, what you've come through, and that light at the end of the tunnel. And it does get better. It has been getting better. The union's getting closer, and I know we're frustrated, but like I've said, divine timing is an amazing thing. We may think we are ready, but if you go into your heart and you do that research and you really look at yourself, are you truly ready? When you are faced with the idea of, oh my gosh, this is happening, do you get excited? Or do you get a little fearful? I think it's still there, okay? So we still have to go in there and clear out whatever those parts are. And it was in the moon reading was that, you know, sensuality or sexuality, being more comfortable in our skin, in our beauty, in our divine feminine. So working on that still. And part of that divine feminine is helping others, right? Helping others. So, but we can make those long-term projects, okay? We have that excellent craftsmanship because we've worked on ourselves so much, and we can make those long-term projects in the way of, how do we want this to pan out? What is this going to feel like? What is it going to be like? I can't say it enough to focus on truly what you desire. Instead of getting upset with the situation, keep focusing on what you desire. And like one of my subscribers commented, is that work on you. Love the life you're in order to step into the life you're going to love even more, okay? So the future energy that is available this week for the feminine is the 5 of Summer. Trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you, okay? So this is possible, these negative things we're going to step into, and this is what I'm urging you not to do. Like I just said, you know, there's a reason for everything. All these things are happening for a reason in divine timing to set us up to have an even better life than we could have ever imagined within this relationship, in the union, okay? So, yeah, so don't have those negative emotions. It's possible that we could step into these energies. So just to be aware that we want to remove ourselves from the negativity. Like I said, focus on what you desire. So remove any negativity. And even if it's a lot of negativity surrounding other people, you can step away from it. But also, it's like that boundary I'm talking about. You can change that energy. You can raise that vibration. So when you're helping these other people, try not to fall into their negativity. Try to raise the vibration of it all. Kind of like, oh, call me your cheerleader. That's what I'm always trying to do. Come on, we could get upset. Of course, we all get upset. But let's raise the vibration. Every day I have my moments, and then just say, hey, please help me raise my vibration. Help me focus on the positive things that are going on in my life. Help me love the situation I'm in now, right? So just be aware of this, because we don't have to do the negative parts of it. We can do the positive parts of that. And that's what our future is available to us. All the positive things that are coming from there. And so then this is what the divine is surrounding, the energies they're surrounding us with this week. And that's 4 of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. This is what I was talking about. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So when we give, we also receive. So when we're giving, you know, that fear of that boundary for the feminine, we will receive a healing in return by helping others, okay? And like I said, being a little resistant to change, part of the reason why these things aren't changing is we have that fear of it, right? The masculine having that self-discipline and willpower in their past that, you know, that's not really helping you change. They were moving forward, but they weren't doing it in a different way. They were doing the same things, the same comfort, like I've said. So now they're helping them not be so resistant to the change and change of direction and how they're doing these things for this renewal. And they're helping the feminine to give and realize we can also receive. Okay, and then just be careful, you know, be mindful of how much we give and how much we save and spend money. It also can be based on our abundance. Are we using it to our best of our abilities? Are we just dreaming about it, or are we stepping into it? Okay, so they want us to step into it. Like I keep saying, just take those steps to move forward and realize you will be supported. Your abundance will come to you. And they're also surrounding us with 2 of Raphael. 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. There it is. That is the twin flame union. There we are. And it's healing with Raphael. So it's saying we're dedicated, okay? We're creating something wonderful. They want us to know that and keep that in our positive thoughts instead of stepping toward that negativity and frustration. We're kindred spirits, okay? We're meant to be together, so don't give up on those you love. Don't give up on this union. Don't give up on the masculine, feminine, okay? And masculine, you know, realize the feminine is doing her best, even though she gets frustrated, right? So they're surrounding us with this, healing this. Also, they're surrounding us with Queen of Ariel. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Beautiful. So yes, we have the ability to make everything beautiful around us. When we start loving everything around us and loving everything we do, right? Love comes back to us. We receive love in return. So it's helping others, putting that unconditional love out there, and using our practical and wise advice to help others and nurturing ourselves. Remember that came up for the moon reading as well with Ganesha. Nurture, okay? So we nurture ourselves while we help others. It's that give and receive, right? Okay. Also surrounding us with, very nice, King of Michael. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, right? Stay. Stay, right? That's what they're saying. Don't give up on the ones you love. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. So they're once again helping us with that honest and open communication. And this is with our energies this week of the moon, what our intentions are. Be very clear, like they said, feminine. Be very clear. And like I can't say enough. Choose the situation every day. I choose the union. I choose the masculine. I choose this because we've chosen it before and we're going through it anyway. So like I keep trying to say, let's try to find the positive and try to get rid of that negative because you don't want to get yourself down, right? You want to keep moving forward and you want your life to be beautiful no matter what. So being positive always helps. Okay, so for the union, energy to focus on to help the union move forward. 7 of Michael. There's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Yep. Not working alone. Once again. So really, feminine, think of your masculine. Send him love. Send him that emotion that he's going through a very tumultuous time. There's a lot of emotion going on there. So it helps if we send that love. We give that comfort, that compassion, all right? So there's a different way. It's a better way. Instead of getting upset, is being more loving, showing more unconditional love, spreading it around, even to him, okay? And no, working alone as well. You have the both. Masculine and feminine are working with the divine. They're helping us. And Archangel Michael is there to support us, protect us, right? And review all the details. So we're doing that with this reading. You know, anyone's watching, we're trying to get all the details so we can make the best decisions and we can be more of a higher vibration, knowing that everything's going to work out. We just keep going, all right? And you're not alone, okay? So even they're telling me, everyone even watching this and on this journey, you're not alone. We're all helping one another. We're all moving together. And even with the comments that you leave below, it's great. It's helping people, okay? And thank you so much for responding to one another and helping one another. It's really great. Okay? You're not alone. Realize that, especially this week when all these emotions are going on and all this stuff is going on. You know what? Write stuff down. Comment. You know, someone else can help you. I'll comment back as well. Okay? So the outcome energy to step into for this week for the union is Knight of Michael. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotions. Sudden changes. What I was saying. There's going to be some sudden changes. And some of them may be somewhat subtle, and we won't notice them totally until we go, oh, wow, yeah, that did change, okay? Because sometimes we're focusing on the things, oh, this isn't happening, that's not happening, but other things are happening behind the scenes, especially with divine timing. All of a sudden, you could look back and say, wow, wait, that happened. So that was good. That was good movement. So there's a lot of movement this week, okay? And we're protected, right? Through all of it. We're strong, committed, intellectual, diligence, right? Time to move quickly. So there's going to be quick movement, which I had said. Choose logic over emotion, which, you know, I always feel the emotion's more important. But what they're saying here is the emotion, be logical about the emotion. Like frustration. Be logical in the way of saying, all right, I know I'm feeling that frustration. It's poking at me. Let me work at this, at being more positive. Let me have a little bit more patience. And every time I become impatient, let me show compassion for myself and for my counterparts. Okay? So things are moving quickly within the union, even if you may not be seeing it because it's being divinely worked out, and we don't always know what the masculine is doing, and the masculine doesn't always know what the feminine is doing. We're trying to figure this out here, okay? So now we go on to what's going on in the romance realm this week. For the masculine. Okay, and for the feminine. Whoa, that was a lot. Try that again. Okay. Oh my gosh. They're all good cards, but I have to put them back because they're flipping out. All right. And now they don't want to. All right, here we go. For the feminine. I have my little henchwoman next to me, my little French bulldog. They're staring at me. She's been very emotional as well, so I try to help her out too. There we go. And the divine energy surrounding with this romance, what they're wanting us to take from this week, and focus on, and for the union. Okay, so the past energy surrounding the masculine for this week is, there it is, free yourself from that imaginary. It's time to take back control of your life, right? Right? So we have that Chariot, which had that self-discipline and willpower. Well, now they want you to put your self-discipline and willpower into freeing yourself from any of that karmic energy, okay? It's like it said in the other card, it's self-imposed, okay? So step away from that. These energies are your past energies. You're no longer feeling that. That's why you're having that renewal and moving forward. So these past energies to be aware of. It's time to take back that control and move in this new direction. Okay? So the energies to focus on for this week, let your friends help you. And they got this in the moon reading as well. So allowing the divine to give you those messages through your emotions. Ask for and accept support from others. And it could also be your friends in the 3D, because the divine will be putting them in your path to help you out more, okay? So this is a renewal energy of letting yourself be helped instead of having all that being caged and that, you know, willpower and just holding yourself in this pattern. Now it's time to break free and let others help you do so for this renewal. So the present energy, what's happening this week now? Wow. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So they're releasing the past. They're releasing the karmic energy. So this is a definite, with this high priestess underneath, to listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. Yes. What all do you want to release? And this is what's happening, is this releasing all that past energy. Give it to the moon, masculine. So they are releasing that. They're freeing themselves, they're getting help, and they're releasing the past right now. This week, they're releasing more of the past. So focus on, to help move forward, what the masculine can focus on. Children, yep. Your love life is being affected by children. Once again, these children are popping up. So being aware of, to help them move forward, realizing that your children are taken care of. Also, to work more with your intuition and your inner child, right? And that emotion for this week. That's what's going to help move the masculine forward. Realizing that children are taken care of, that their inner child needs that nurturing and all that emotion to be recognized, and then that the divine is helping them with all of that. Because it's an illusion, right, that you're trapped because of your children. Because like I have said, or the inner child is trapped. You know, that's just an illusion. Break free. Those emotions don't need to be trapped. Let them flow, okay? Your children are taken care of, and like I've said, once you move into this more unconditional loving situation, everything heals around it. Okay, the future energy available for the masculine is, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. So more of a balance of this. They're stepping more on their spiritual path, leaving behind any of the karmic type of religious factors. Okay, like I always say, there's nothing wrong with religion. I love religion. It just seems when it comes to spirituality, religion has more parameters, rules to follow as well, which is also you're being married in the church or things like that. Divorce is wrong, you know, things like that. They're moving away from that type of karmic energy and more toward their spiritual path. That is their future energies within this love. So wow, this is big emotional for them, like we've known, like it's been saying, but it's really based on the fact that, hey, guess what? It's all going to work out as long as you get in there and let yourself be helped during this time with your emotions through the divine, through your intuition, your inner child, okay? So past energy for the feminine to be aware, oh, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So, yeah, any separating, like I've said before, separating out all the negativity, all the negative emotions surrounding your partner, right? And being more positive. So it's still there. We're having to really, like I said, when it said, you know, use your head, yeah, when you have your emotion, and you're also getting these emotions that are going to be on the outside of us, kind of poking at us and having us work at them with other people, we're going to have to separate, you know, how we feel to be, okay, let's be positive about it, because it's just poking at us, okay? So it's helping us work through all of that. And separate any negativity from your partner, from your counterpart, and separate from the past of any negativity as well. Because also, we have this hermit energy where we were just kind of hiding out. So we're having to separate from that, walk away from that, and become out more. Get out in the world more, okay? So the energy to focus on during this week is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So that's for the feminine, honestly discussing that. And honestly focusing on our wishes and our dreams. So that's what we're wanting to put out there. So honestly put it out there. What does that look like for you? What do you want from that, okay? Make those wishes, because that energy is there to be used. So put it out there. Have those conversations. Okay, what's happening in the 3D present for this week? Pay attention to the red flags. Yep. So any of those negativities and those emotions come up about our counterpart. Pay attention to them and then release them, okay? Release them for the dream and the love we truly want. Okay, those signs are cautioning you about your negativity. Try to stay positive. Try to stay loving, comforting, okay? And helping others and taking care of others in the way of send love right now to the masculine, because he's going through all this emotion and this worry and really trying to separate himself too. I mean, we have free yourself in his past. We have separation, you know. Wow. Okay. So we're both going through the same energy of let's do things differently now. Okay? Let's do things differently. So focus on to help us move forward, feminine, this week very soon. Like I've been saying, clearly decide what you want so that comes to you now. Okay? So don't focus on the negativity and how things aren't working out. Focus on the fact that, yes, they will and they're going to. So we have to stay positive. Can't say it enough. So we want to clearly decide it, once again, and put it out there with our intentions to the moon, with our wishes and our dreams, because they're wanting to have that come to us. And the future energy available from this week, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And guess what? The inner child, the way I see this is the inner child takes off that mask. So feminine. We can step into the idea of, yeah, I'm just going to live my life and it's fine and whatever, and I'm not going to pay attention, but it's still there, okay? It's still going to be there. It's always going to be there. So it's better off to step into truly what you desire, what you want, okay? This is really on top of this, you know, this 5 of summer is focusing on that which frightens or worries you. And remove yourself from any of that negativity, yeah. And the thing is that negativity is actually just not being truly you and working on your inner child, which is your counterpart, and being more loving, being more caring. And you're going to be, you can choose to wear this mask that, all right, I'm moving on and I'm not having this. Or you can choose to take that mask off even more and step into what you really desire. Get into that heart space. Get into the feeling of it. Act as if it is happening now. That's why I say love your life now. Put that love out there. Put that unconditional love out there. Because, you know, if we're acting like we don't really care for the counterpart and it doesn't really matter because we're hurting, that's not good, because that's what we're bringing to ourselves, okay? So let that go. This is not something, like I keep saying, we have to step into. It's something to be aware of. If we don't decide clearly, pay attention to all the negativity, separate from it, and truly have the heart-to-heart conversation with yourself to figure out what you really want. Focus on what you truly desire. Okay, so the energy that the divine is surrounding us with is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? This is what I'm saying. They're real, okay? So you can't get away from them. So you might as well delve into them, right? And then help everyone in your path and do whatever you possibly can spreading this unconditional love. And in the meantime, you'll be happier, right? When you give, you also receive, right? So it's worth exploring and giving that unconditional love out there. So they're also surrounding us on top of that twin flame card of this, we're kindred and don't give up on those you love. Yes, you don't give up. Why? Because a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, because it's a new love. It's not the past, okay? So take off that mask, feminine. Some of us are wearing it and trying to say, I'm fine, I'm just going to live my life. No, take it off and become 100% this week, because with these moon energies, and in order for things to move quickly, realize this new love, okay? This is a new love. Don't give up on those you love, because it can be anew, okay? What you're wanting, because you're going to decide that and put it out there. They're also surrounding us with, yes, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So that's what I'm saying. Stay positive. Keep staying positive about it, okay? And you'll get these messages across. Just send love, unconditional love. It's what we're meant to learn, to practice, to spread to others, okay? So they're helping us call in our soulmate by nurturing ourselves and those we love, by sending him that love, okay? The visualization of having it now in our life, right? Okay? They're also surrounding us with express your love, helping us express it. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, just what I've been talking about. Keep putting it out there. And the romantic gesture is also, I choose my masculine, I choose this union, I choose to move forward in a positive manner, having patience, realizing divine timing. I am grateful, I am thankful. Amen. All right. Wisdom and objectivity is underneath that. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's being objective in a way, because emotionally some of us are still angry and upset, but let's try to focus on the positive. So the energy to focus on to help the union move forward this week, yes, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's what I've been saying. So let go of the past, let go of what we thought we knew of this relationship and of our counterpart, because it's going to be a new love. We're not going to give up on it. We can't give up on the one we love unconditionally, right? So release and heal, and you'll experience more in your present. And that's that healing energy that's surrounding this moon as well. So the outcome energy, in order for us to be able to step into this week, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So that is, in a nutshell, right? Open up, allow it, feminine, take off that mask, right? And open up so we can give and receive that unconditional love within the union, and we can receive it from the masculine, because he's getting rid of, I keep saying it, but it is a process. We know this is years of karmic energy going on here. It's a process. So yes, it's going to take time, okay? But it's closer and closer, as you see with each reading. So the next thing I wanted to do is, what kind of wisdom are we receiving? Let's see. Let's do what the wisdom that the divine is surrounding us with. And we'll do within the union. We'll do one for the masculine, one for the feminine, and one for the union. Woo. All right, one for the feminine, and now one for the union. Actually, they're 1 and 2. All right. Okay, I want to do this wisdom part as well because now communication is going to be clearer, so we're going to be receiving this a lot better since Mercury is gone forward and out of retrograde, okay? So what the divine is surrounding us with, this wisdom this week, is creative wonderment. Follow your passion. Yes, follow the passion you have towards your counterpart and this union, right? So following our passion, that fire for the masculine, getting that fire back, okay? And for the feminine, releasing that mask and follow your passion, definitely. Romantic, this on top of those romantic feelings. They're worth exploring. Their passion, the passion is worth it. It's worth exploring, right? When you give that passion, you also receive it, okay? So don't be resistant to any change in your passion. Be more passionate. Also, on top of that new love they're surrounding us with, owl. Follow your intuition. And your intuition knows that it's going to be this beautiful love, this new love, okay? So follow that. So you want to follow your passion, follow that intuition for this new love. And on top of that, calling in your soulmate, you have, once again, children. Know that your children are protected. Yes, once I've said that masculine had that card as well, but we are protected. So our inner child is protected. Okay? So calling in your soulmate, your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help with that. So you are protected with all of that. So it is safe to love, right? That card, it is safe to love. That is that outcome. So be good to yourself, the nurturing of yourself. That means also your counterpart, but especially any children that are involved in this situation along this journey, they are protected. Know that. By calling in this love, calling in your soulmate, they are even more protected with that love surrounding them. And express your love below this one is self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. Knowing you're not alone, but you can rely on yourself for the answers and the intuition, and don't necessarily have to hear from our counterparts, right? We can rely on ourselves to get through this, but we can send love, right? Send love, express love, and also having those answers to help others. We can do this on our own to help others, feminine, all right? So for the masculine, letting go. Learn to let go. Yes, let go of the past, let go of ways of it used to do things, right? Let go of the idea that, you know, you are trapped, and let go of, you know, there's that release your ex, free yourself. Learn to let go this week is your wisdom. Let go of anything from the past that's holding you back. And let go of those emotions that are no longer serving you during this emotional time. Surrounding your children as well. So for the feminine, with that, clearly decide what you want very soon. Dragonfly. Live life to the fullest. Yep, like I've been saying, love everything you do. Put that unconditional love into everything. Even this journey, the union, your counterpart, the masculine. Realizing that we're going to be living life to the fullest. So if we start now, it'll just continue and everything will come into our life to help with that. Okay, so live life to the fullest. So clearly decide to live life to the fullest in this present moment, moving toward the future. And for the union, whoop, picked up this one. On top of forgiving and learning. Here we go. Battle of the Blues. Take steps toward positive change, right? I've been saying positive affirmations, positive thoughts, that will help, okay? Stepping away from any negativity because new beginnings. Boom. Begin your new life now, right? That's the change. That's the swiftest change we can make, isn't it? we can begin our new life. We can start living anew, this new love in this new place of realizing, yes, I'm being positive. I'm not looking at the situation in a negative way anymore. And I'm putting love into everything I do, even to the people around me, and helping them so we can open up to receive that in return. Very good. Okay, so now I wanted to do some messages from the Archangel Oracle cards. Okay, I had 3 for the masculine and 2 for the feminine. And for the masculine, let's focus on outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas, right? New ways of moving forward, but also just getting fresh air for this time of feeling trapped, also with emotions. It's going to be very emotional, so get out there and just kind of connect with nature and try to ground yourself a bit, because all of this emotion and the change that's coming, don't be resistant to it, right? And Archangel Jophiel is very loving energy. So be open to receiving that loving energy. Get outside of yourself. Yeah, okay, that's what they're saying to me as well. Get outside of yourself, free yourself, release yourself from all this negativity, even to the point of if it's in where you're living in a way, masculine, that is still holding that energy there for you. Make sure you get outdoors enough to get a better perspective. For peace, Archangel Shamuel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Yep. Only love is real. So that unconditional love, the love that you have within the union, will bring you this inner peace no matter what you're going through this week. So call on Archangel Chamuel to help you realize that only love is real. So this illusion of being trapped and not being able to move away from this karmic energy, focus on the love, because it will bring you that peace, inner peace, and clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, again, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So it's for those outdoors, right? Like I said, truly start clearing things out of, from your past, masculine. Start getting rid of those things that still are connected to any of that karmic energy. Move forward. Let it go, right? Clear your space by letting it all go. Find solace in the outdoors and grounding yourself in peace within the fact that love is what reality is. Only love is real. And for the feminine, okay, nurture. We're getting that nurture card again. That's Archangel Gabriel, so that's communication. So nurture through your communication. Communicating that love for the masculine, right? As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Yep. So nurturing everyone around you with that unconditional love, and you'll nurture your inner child, and you will be nurturing, as I said, get that communication out there for your masculine so he can feel nurtured at this time, because he's needing this hug for all that he's going through. And I know we're upset because all this karmic energy, we feel, ooh, he should be away from it already, okay? But that's the negative parts. Don't judge, please. Lest we be judged, right? And none of us, are we perfect? Are we there yet? No. So we all have to keep going, right? Always a work in progress, right? So nurture yourself, nurture your environment with love, and nurture the masculine through that communication with those visualizations and those prayers and affirmations for relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Very nice, right? Within ourselves, feminine, that inner argument we have going on all the time. I deserve to be treated better. Why is this happening? Why is this going on? Well, it's being resolved now, because we're going to decide to just clearly decide to choose love. The only thing that's real, that unconditional love, and live life to the fullest, right? We're choosing to live life to the fullest. That's one of those major things we can put out there in our intentions. Put that out there, feminine, to live life to the fullest every day, in every situation, planting that love. Okay, so now we have messages from the masculine to the feminine. I'm using the unicorn cards this time. So there is actually a yes card in here. And I wish this come true, I think. Whoop. So if you want to think of a question just in case it comes up, a question you might have for your masculine that he might be able to answer with a yes. Or wishes come true. What do you wish? And it's true for the mermaids too, and that's going to be the feminine's cards. Okay, we got 4 here. And then, so we have messages from the feminine to the masculine. Okay. All right, let me take a look to see. Wow. All right, they're lined up. They're masculine saying, you are gifted. You are very intelligent and talented. So they are telling us, yes, we have the ability to help others. We have been given this gift, so use it this week. Okay? And we have the ability now to think it through. Even though we feel the emotion, we can think it through and know to stay positive. And talented in the way of that we help out. We're pretty inventive and creative in the way we do things, and he appreciates that. He appreciates all that we do, and he sees our gifts for the beauty that they are now, okay? And light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. Yep, being more positive. So we are gifted with our light, and we're going to share our light. And they're saying, yes, share your light. See it within yourself, and then you will see it within everyone else, including the masculine, right? And then, one step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. So it's once again having that patience. He's taking these little steps, right? Like I said, it's lots of karmic energy he has to work through. He's taking these steps, and they may seem little, but they're working toward making that big dream come true. He's doing it now, okay? He's doing it. He's working on it. He's letting us know that because it's for change. The changes that you're going through are positive, okay? So there's positive change going on within these little steps, right? Taking these little steps, one step at a time, positive change is coming. And so, like I said, sometimes we don't recognize it because we're looking at the bigger dream and saying, well, this hasn't happened. And what do we see the little steps that have? Do we see how far we've come? Do we see that we have made strides on this journey, on this path? So focus on that is what he's trying to say, because he's coming up behind us. He's working really hard at this, especially this week, to really let go of that karmic energy for this positive change. And the feminine would like the masculine to know. Ooh. Okay. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. So, yeah, like we said, he's making changes. He's doing things differently. So we want him to explore all the options. You know, there's other possibilities all around. Okay, so that's a time for exploration and time to make those changes based on what you're finding out through your emotions. The feminine's telling the masculine. So it's a good time once you get in there and you realize your emotions and you feel all of that and you get your intuition. It is a good time to make changes with the information you're given, because you are being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. So we're kind of on the same page. We're trying to be positive and let them know you might not see the results, the big dream, but the little steps are what's important. So we're both on the same page with that. But no, you're being helped. So we're asking him to really be open to the messages from the divine and from his friends. Like, let your friends help you, right? To get away from any of that self-imposed illusion of being trapped, right? And father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. And this also has to do, like, once again, with the children. Any of the masculine out there having issues surrounding leaving children, or, you know, not being able to see children as much, or worried about how the children will react if he moves on from this karmic energy, realize that it's healing. It will be healed, okay? His personal power increases when he heals these issues. Giving those to the heaven, yeah. Allowing the divine to take control of this. This is one of the major things that the masculine has had trouble with as well. If they have any type of children, karmic energy of family, right? Moving forward from these religious factors of marriage and all of those things. This is something that is going to be healing right now, right? We're letting them know the more you move forward, like I've said, through all of this, the more you have that unconditional love and you step into it, the more everything around you heals within that karmic situation. Okay, so let's go to what crystal for the masculine. He's getting 2. And for the feminine, 2 as well. Oh, beautiful. All right, so the first crystal for the masculine is Rainbow Mayonite. The Rainbow Bridge. And it's a 22, which is 1111 wishes come true. So, iridescent rainbow mayonite bridges this world and the rest of creation. It heals unconditionally and assists the shift to a new level of consciousness. You are a leader. When you raise your vibrations, the whole benefits. This is what I'm trying to say, right? This is going to help them realize. Raising your vibration by leaving the karmic situation, everything benefits. Everything will heal. De-energize old patterns, okay? Just going to let them, here it is, release karmic incrustations and toxic dross from your etheric body. This crystal will assist in this. Go within to find your rainbow treasure house. Raise your consciousness to build new supportive structures at every level. That's what I was saying, even stepping out of where you're living, where those energies are, getting outdoors, getting out of the situation so you can become stronger. This is going to help the masculine move away from those karmic incrustations and toxic dross. Recognize how your soul is maneuvering you onto your true pathway. Apparently, detrimental situations offer soul gifts. Re-examine projects and let go of those that are not for your highest good or that of others. There's that let go, right? You see things from both sides. Always speak true no matter what the cost, but be tactful. You have natural healing ability. Focus it wisely. Letting go attunes you to a realm of infinite possibilities. So this is going to help them free themselves, release the karmic energies, release those past energies that are no longer working for them, right? And help attune them to the realm of infinite possibilities. There's all those possibilities. And the other one that they received is Priscilla Bluestone, the inner compass. Priscilla Bluestones planted healing energies from the land of the ancestors into a sacred healing landscape. This stone accesses past, present, and future. You're an ancient shaman who has much wisdom to impart and the ability to journey through multiple dimensions in search of healing. You have unshakable core stability and an inner compass that directs you with integrity, staying aligned in their integrity. Use natural medicine for ailments. Pay attention to your boundaries. Dig deep into the past, access your memories, and cut yourself free. There it is, helping them free themselves. So all those emotions that they're going to go through is going to help them cut free. Examine your deepest intentions and roots. Live in the present moment. Find your own direction and face challenges with equanimity. You have power to decide. You have the power to decide. There it is. Pay particular attention to your environment. Like I was saying, releasing any of that karmic energy, getting rid of things that still hold you back in the way of even material things. Because the feminine was having to do that. And now it's time for you, masculine. Okay, you have the power to decide. Pay particular... Okay. Being true to yourself is the basis of all well-being, spiritual and physical. So being the true divine masculine, this is going to help with that. These are very powerful this week. Also to be used with the, the moon. And as I always say, feminine, you can use these for the masculine. Focus on them. But wow, those are definitely go along with what's happening this week in the reading. And once again, for the feminine, believe me, I shuffled and shuffled, and then I shuffle in my hand, as you hear, before I put this down, and here we got it again. So this is important for us Black tourmaline protection. Black tourmaline absorbs negative energy and affords excellent energetic protection, enhancing your physical vitality. You are adaptive, adjusting to new places and new situations. Yeah, that change. Don't be resistant to the change. You have clarity of thought and analyze situations rapidly. Let go of overcautiousness, but stay protected. You sense it when people wish you ill. You may be carrying a family or past life curse, creating disease. Recognize the negative thoughts and actions harm others and yourself. See? Recognize that negative thoughts and actions harm yourself and others, okay? So this is what I'm saying. Please, let's keep our vibration high this week. This will help us strengthen your protection. Consolidate plans and be realistic. You'll soon see the way through obstacles. Ensure you are well protected. Ill-wishing or envy may be directed your way. Neutralize bad energy without harm to others. Watch your thoughts. Attend to practical matters. Be generous and give others freedom. All right? So give the masculine the freedom to take those little steps along the way toward that big dream. Okay? Just send him love. Neutralizing toxic energies from your environment, shielding yourself from ill-wishing or EMF stress, and detoxifying your body supports well-being. So that's going to help with all of that. So this was in the moon reading, so that must be a major one. And it's a number 1, so we're starting over, getting rid of any of that negative energy, knowing we are protected, and we can help others and do for others without taking on their negativity or negative energy. And that's another thing we do worry about as well, because we feel we can be quite susceptible to other people's energy, because we open ourselves up to help and to shine our light, and we don't want our light diminished at all. But we now know that we are protected, and it is not possible. We have our boundary from the divine. Herkimer diamond. Okay. Instant energy. Powerful energy generators that access and release past life information. Herkimer diamonds make excellent shields against geopathic stress and EMFs. Okay, I guess we're having to, feminine, we need to go outdoors as well and get away from our phone, our computer, well, that would make sense, because the Mercury in retrograde drove me insane with all of those things. It would be nice to step away from it for a little bit. This crystal works beyond the physical levels of being to bring harmony to the energy bodies and the soul. Here's that harmony, okay? This will help us with that harmony. Keep careful note of your dreams as they reveal the underlying causes of your disease. You may be particularly sensitive to EMF frequencies, radioactivity, and detrimental earth energies. You may also be psychically sensitive and need to clear a blocked third eye. Oh, so that will help us clear our third eye to help others. Check that you are not living on a negative earth energy line. You may be addicted to your tablet or mobile phone and receiving detrimental vibes therefrom. Screen yourself appropriately. So step away from that. Talk to people a bit, right? So you can help them as well. High vibration, high impact energy can dramatically change your world. Like I said, raise your vibration. So this will help us raise our vibration. We will then use the black tourmaline to protect us from anything our energy being taken from us through those situations and people and EMFs. So together these work very well to give instant energy, helping us stay positive and keep our vibe up, okay? No more negativity. I know, believe me, I get it, guys. I know it's not easy. I've been on this journey quite a while. So, you know, I don't ever want to discourage anyone, but I've been on it quite a while, and I understand. I know all the stages, and I know all the pains, and the aches and pains, and the worries, and and that's why I decided, like I said, you can make yourself insane, or you can enjoy the journey. You can find a way to enjoy the journey. So put love into everything you do, help others, and be open to receive that love and help in return. So for the masculine, beautiful past life healing. This situation has been triggered by one of your past lives. Heal the past and you bring healing into the present. It's forget me not. Okay, you'd like to forget it, right? Forget me not meaning remember who you are. You're divine masculine. And remember the union and all those things. It's going to help them remember more and more in those feelings and focus on the fact that only love is real. This love is what the reality should be. Move away from all the rest of it, okay? It's from a past life. It's karmic. Release it. And this is going to help release it. And the other one he got is, oh, beautiful. Your wishes are coming true. Sweet pea. What your heart has been longing for is getting closer each day. With each step you're taking, the big dream is becoming possible. Wonderful. So these are beautiful ones to focus on. Sweet pea is actually one of my favorite body splashes. I never knew that until I started doing all this, that that's what it meant, but I always loved it. Wishes coming true. And the beauty of that, too, is that I'm actually, you know, the star in the tarot, Aquarian, so it all comes together, doesn't it? So, okay, and for the feminine, here we go. Ah, beautiful. Time to decide, Wisteria. Make a decision now so you can move forward. Okay, so this week, right, there's that decision again. So it's time to decide. They're letting us know, make those clear decisions, those positive, clear decisions, so you can move forward, right? We want all this to move forward. We may be a little bit apprehensive about the change, but no, it's a good change. It's new love. It's a good change. It's all change is going to be good, all right? So focus on Wisteria to help you decide. And that could be part of your ritual as well. Focus on this Wisteria. Okay, let's just pull a Fool card. The Fool's Wisdom. Here we go. One for the masculine and one for the feminine. Just for fun. Okay. For the masculine, the Beautiful. You are naturally beautiful. Aw, yeah, he is. Okay, so know that you are just naturally beautiful. So don't be so hard on yourself like I've been saying. Be good to yourself. Release any of this past stuff because you and your divine masculine are beautiful. That's nice. And for the feminine, the Truthful. Be honest. Yep, take that mask off. Be honest. You're in this. You're in this. And the beauty of this is these two together are 12, 21, which adds to 6, which is love. Okay? So you're naturally beautiful. Masculine, your emotions are beautiful. Every part of you is beautiful. Okay? So release all the negativity on that karmic energy because you're stepping into your beauty. And the truth is, be honest. Be honest with yourself, feminine. Okay? Be honest with the world. Be honest with your intentions and your decisions. Okay? Because we are a fool for this journey. We are fools to be on this journey, but we're doing it. We're going to do our best, right? Okay. All right, spirit animal for the masculine and one for the feminine. Okay, for the masculine, oh, once again, boundary skunk. Okay, this is helping once again to get away from that karmic energy. Leave that stink behind so it doesn't follow you. So nothing follows you. Okay? So it's a boundary with that skunk. Focus on that skunk. The past is stinky. Leave it there, right? Move forward. For your beauty. Smelling like a rose. Okay? And for the feminine, we have Shine. Dragonfly. This is the second dragonfly we've gotten, right? Live life to the fullest was the other one. Right? Yep. Live life to the fullest and shine in everything you do. So let's focus on this dragonfly. It's major this week, okay? So if you see any around, it's just reminding you to live life to the fullest. And when you make that intention, think of the dragonfly and living life to the fullest. Shine your light to help others. All right, and now we go to, like I say, last but not least, Ganesha. What blockage is he taking away this week and gift giving in its place? Ooh, 2. Wow. Okay, priorities. Anything that's stopping us from our priorities, okay? He is taking that away and replacing it with making ourselves a priority, making that unconditional love a priority, making our counterpart our priority, right? For generosity. Taking anything away that's stopping us from having our generosity, right? So giving to others and opening up for receiving from others. And that is our priority this week, is being more generous and being open to receive and making that our priority. All right. Okay, so this week, wow. For the masculine, still on that path, taking those little steps to release all that karmic energy. I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but like I said, this is years years and lifetimes of this energy, so it is a process, but it's happening. He's becoming more aware. He's doing things differently. He's letting himself get some help to do things differently, okay? And he's releasing any of that karmic energy surrounding his child and any of that emotion from his inner child to realize what's best for him. Also letting us know that we are gifted and he is beautiful, right? And we have all that beauty around us. And for the feminine, separating from any of that negativity, paying attention to those red flags that bring that up in us, and making the conscious effort to move past that, and being truthful with ourselves and decide what we truly want so it can come to us. What do we truly want? Like I said, stop focusing on what you don't like or what's going on that is upsetting you. And I know that's very difficult. I get it. I'm the same way. I get it too. I'm not immune to any of these things. That's why when you comment, I'm not immune to any of those feelings either. But I try to stay on that path knowing that either you can make yourself crazy and upset all the time, or you can enjoy the journey and make the best of it and make the best of your life right now. Live in this moment. Love your life now, and you will step into more love and spread more love. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. As always, thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, donating especially, and all the clients that are coming to me, love helping you out. Anyone else that's wanting a reading, a healing, please reach out. This is the time, right, to give and to help and to heal. This healing energy that surrounds us this week, okay? So, until you see me again, happy manifesting, have a great week, and try to stay in the positive and share your love.